Hare Krishna. Hello friends, how are you all? I hope you all are good. This is Ritendra Rathod and I am preacher of Shrimad Bhagvad Gita, and today I come with very special lecture. Today I am going to compare, this is not comparison but this is a way to treat a schizophrenia disease on basis of Shrimad Bhagvad Gita, and importance of the devotion in this means in order to treat this kind of mental disorder. So this is a very special lecture. But before I start my lecture, I would like to introduce Shrimad Bhagavad Gita. This is Shrimad Bhagavad Gita as it is, written by A.C. Bhaktivedanta Srila Mahaprabhupada from ISKCON temple. And I must have to say that this is a pure book of the science and humanity rather than religions, and this is the most authentic source. And this is a manual to make all of us how to live a life with a moral value and good character. So please don't put Shrimad Bhagavad Gita in your temple, and because it is not true worship. True worship is to follow each and every supreme instruction of Lord Krishna, which are mentioned in Shrimad Bhagavad Gita in our daily life. So this is a true worship, and we all have to follow this particular worship. And we have to start. Lord Krishna here said, what is the meaning of devotion, and how this particular devotion is related with this kind of mental disorder which is named as schizophrenia. Schizophrenia is one kind of mental disorder in which there is a hallucination, and there is a delusion, there is a positive, negative and also cognitive effect. Means cognitive symptoms are to be seen in this particular disease. And this disorder is mainly incurred in between 1 to 15 years of the children, in the children's, and this ratio is higher in case of women. And the cognitive symptoms is cognitive symptoms are very common in this particular disease, mental disorder. So how this particular disorder can be treated from devotional practices or from Shrimad Bhagavad Gita? Lord Krishna here said, the devotion is a state of mind. Lord Krishna here said, devotion is the only state of mind. We should not have to go temple and religious institute. We should not have to go temple and religious or religious institute in order to enroll in the devotional practices. Lord Krishna said, whoever in the devotional practices, Lord Krishna said, Lord Madhusudan said, whoever in devotional practices are a very pure soul. That particular person, whoever in devotional practices, that particular soul is very pure, and who can obviously control his mind and sense. Who can obviously control his mind and sense. And however the man associated in the other material practices, means however the man, however the person who is involved in the devotional practices, even that particular person is involved in devotional in other material practices, the devotion will never, the particular person, so devotion will never be entangled in his life. Lord Krishna further illustrated that means Lord Krishna here said, yoga yukto vishuddhatma. Lord Krishna here said, yoga yukto vishuddhatma vijit atma jitendriyah, sarvabhutanam bhutatma, sarvabhutana bhutatma, kurvan api na lipyate. Lord Krishna here said, one who works in devotion. Lord Krishna here said, one who works in devotion and who is very pure soul, who can control his mind and senses, is very dear to everyone. The particular person who can control his mind and senses, that particular person is very dear to everyone, and everyone is dear to him. That particular person is very dear to everyone, and everyone is dear to him. And though always working, such a man is never entangled. This particular statement is said in verse number 7, chapter number 5, Karma Yoga, the action in Krishna consciousness of Shrimad Bhagavad Gita. And Srila Prabhupada said that, said for a devotional practices, one who has surrendered unto the Supreme Srila Prabhupada ji said that one who has surrendered unto the Supreme and total dedication is required most. The total dedication is required most. Schizophrenia can be treated by a practice of devotional on a regular basis of chanting Harinam. On a regular basis of the chanting Harinam. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. This is a Maha Mantra, and this mantra, the person who is suffering from the schizophrenia, who is suffering from the dementia, who is suffering from the bipolar disease, or any other mental or psychological disorder, that particular person can be treated on this particular Maha Mantra, on the regular chanting of this particular Maha Mantra. The symptom of the schizophrenia are hallucination, delusion, social isolation, disorganized behavior, thought disorder, and mental confusion, and also slowness in activities. These all symptoms are to be seen in that particular person who is suffering from the schizophrenia. The hallucination is like the particular person is imagining that particular the actual thing is not means that particular actual thing is not with him, or with he can see all the imaginary things, but actually actually that particular things is not existed. So hallucination, delusion, social isolation, disorganized behavior, thought disorder, mental confusion, slowness in activities, there's all above symptoms Lord Krishna here said. There's all above symptoms, it is not said by Lord Krishna, but it has been proven by a scientific experiment on the regular chanting of Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. This is Maha Mantra. On a regular basis chanting, the particular person can free from this particular kind of symptoms or disorder. So let's move toward the conclusion. Shrimad Bhagavad Gita is directly related with human psychology. Shrimad Bhagavad Gita is not a spiritual book, it is not a religious book, it is directly related with a book of psychology, humanity, human physiology and or anatomy, brain anatomy, yoga, astrology, physics, chemistry and also zoology. So Shrimad Bhagavad Gita is a very special book, and Shrimad Bhagavad Gita, by which preaching of Shrimad Bhagavad Gita we can easily directly relate with human psychology and effectively to treat people who are suffering from psychological disorder. Let's move toward the author opinion. Here I must have to say that we all have to read Shrimad Bhagavad Gita and made our child to read Shrimad Bhagavad Gita. We all have to read Shrimad Bhagavad Gita and make our child to read Shrimad Bhagavad Gita. Because if we would read Shrimad Bhagavad Gita, then we can curvature a good character of our son or daughter. And even Lord Krishna emphasizes on a good character and moral value, and also said that good character and moral value we can easily win over the all human beings. By a good character and moral value we can easily overcome. We can easily win over the all the human beings. So this is Shrimad Bhagavad Gita and schizophrenia. This is a brief highlight, and actually I have published a research paper on Shrimad Bhagavad Gita and schizophrenia. So it will definitely I will definitely put a link of my research paper. So it will definitely helpful to the people who are actually having a confusion about whether Shrimad Bhagavad Gita can help to treat in this particular disorder or not. So it has proven, and please trust on me, and please follow this particular thing, and follow Shrimad Bhagavad Gita on your regular basis of or daily life. So thanks for listening me. I hope you all can understand very well, and if you are having any questions, then please kindly put a comment, please drop a comment, and thank you so much. Hare Krishna.